Hi everyone, Dalis here for Scrappiness, and today we have Quokka's birthday hooray. I am using the birthday Quokka set and the birthday Quokka pattern paper, all of it from Scrappiness. I'm also using the stitch scallop circle and the regular circles and the coordinating dies for the Quokkas, and I just love how this card turned out. I really hope that you enjoy it. If you have any questions, let me know. All the products and information will be in the description below. They will also pop up in the list of products here at the Scrappiness YouTube channel. Let's get started. This time around, I wanted to give this a look of mixed media. So I am using an old book, and I'm going to stamp using my Memento Tuxedo Black ink and my Misty. So all these products, you can find them at Scrappiness. We have the Misty, and I believe, I'm quite sure if we have the light in stock already, but I think it's coming. We have all the My Sweet Petunia products, including the glue press. I am doing a bit of stamping, again, like I mentioned, with my Memento Tuxedo Black ink, because it is alcohol marker friendly. I'm going to do a couple of stamps on this. That is the beauty of the Misty. It's kind of sometimes tricky to stamp on these old books because they are they have like this different texture that the paper, it's not as smooth as you know, the cardstocks that we use to color. But I wanted to give it a different look. I will be coloring with alcohol markers. I'm gonna do some pinks, oranges, greens, and just have some fun with them. The set has these beautiful, cute Quokkas. I end up using two of them for the outside of the card and one for the inside. I love that guy that has from the belly up, because I feel like he is like coming out of things, like he could be coming out of that a bunch of presents. He could be coming out of any of the die cuts, like the box die cut. And in this case, he is going to be coming out from behind some of the layers of the cardstock. For when you are coloring on paper like this, like old books, you do have to be careful that the ink, it's going to spread out more. So right here, you can see how my pink keeps spreading out from the balloon, and it's totally fine. I don't have an issue with that. We're going to be using the coordinating die cuts, but you can barely see it at the end of the process. But just wanted to let you know, try to stay a little bit away from the lines, and then once it spreads out, it will be up to the line. Just wanted to do tons of pinks because this girl is having a birthday, and the Quokka girl is just adorable with this fancy cake in front of her. I am going to be doing a little bit of coloring. I am going to put a bit of music for you to enjoy the coloring, and then we will put together the paper play sketches sketch that I am using, and I am following pretty much to the T. So I really hope that you enjoy and check all the products and everyone out. Enjoy the music, and I'll be back. now that our quokkas and all the elements that we're going to be using are all nicely colored and highlighted, I did add a little bit of highlights and shadows with watercolor pencils. I love my Caran d'Ache. You could use any of your watercolor pencils. I also added highlights with some of the white gel pen. Like I mentioned, I am using the Quokka birthday paper from Catscrappiness. This paper is super bright. Love the oranges, love the blues, everything in here, all the colors. And even though it does not have a pink color, I think because it's such a bright and shiny, bright and just full of happiness, the colors just go perfectly with the pink. This is the scallop die cut for the stitch circles. And I'm going to make some space and I'm going to cut these out and use one of the circles. Here are all my papers all cut out. I am doing a layer with silver because I thought that would be super festive. And this sketch, they just give you a look at the sketch. There's no sizing or anything, so you can shrink it, you can make it bigger, you can do whatever it needs to do for it to work with your card. And as you notice here, my silver was not big enough for the frame around all the way to the end, but that part is going to be covered with the scallop circle that we are cutting, so that is perfection. I am using my EK Success folding and scorer board, and we are ready to put everything together, just following the sketch. And I'm like trying to think, I think this is more or less how we're thinking of putting stuff. And then we're going to bring the circle. Of course, at the end, I decide to put a white circle layer on top of that yellow, just so the quokkas are more visible. They don't get lost in the BC background. And it gives us the chance to actually also stamp our sentiment, which is from the set. It is the happy birthday. It is adorable because you get to color the little banner that is there. You can do like I did, which I colored the banner and left the word birthday without being colored, or you can color it too. So here we are putting all the layers together, and I end up changing it just a little bit because I wanted more of the candle paper to be more visible. And the way I had it before, it was kind of covered to the back of the orange. So there you can see way more the candles, and I love that part. I'm using a little bit of paper just so it's level with the other layers and it doesn't do like a big divot, but you don't need to. Again, here is the cute happy birthday that we stamp. Love the papers on this set. They are, again, like I mentioned, nice and super, super bright. And we're just gluing these. Remember that we stamped them on book paper. We're just gluing them down. And after I glued them all down, I thought that, you know what, they look like they were floating a little bit. So I did like it was like a table or a horizon. And I think that works out perfectly. You see, that little guy is like, he's screaming, "Hooray! Surprise! Happy birthday!" And that's how I wanted it. I wanted it to be happy and festive. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, please make sure that you like and subscribe to the Cat Scrappiness channel. I will also leave a link to my channel, which is Stamper Girl, and I really hope to see you over there. If you have any questions, let us know. Again, all the products and all the information are in the description. I will leave links that are affiliate links. That means that I get a little bit of a kickback, but it's at no extra cost to you. So again, if you have any questions, just let us know. I thought that Quokka and the inside is such a cute little surprise with the presents, and I love it. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and I can't wait to see you in our next video. And remember, don't leave your crafting for tomorrow. Start today.